Hello again to another mid-weekly update. Been a while, mainly because my voice has been a bit weird. Winter screws with my voice quite a lot. Not that much has happened, mainly because not be able to record stuff. Haven't been able to really make that stuff. A lot of the stuff that's meant to be going up is waiting on me at the moment. One thing that went up was a Virtual Wednesday article by Chris, which is talking about VR and how VR has quite the ways to go. We've become quite the critics of VR now. Another Barton movie review has come out. The review of Big Short, which has come out. He seems to be getting quite a lot of good talk about that one. Seems a couple of people have been quite sharing it. It's quite good. But also in the big news, which is sort of connected to this, is we are in the UK Blog Awards. You may have noticed. We're very proud that we are. We actually got past the public vote this year, which is very good. Astounded us quite a lot. The fact that we managed to get into the digital technology category is slightly different to our usual category. The UK Blog Awards event, or the big awards ceremony thing, is going to be in April, if I remember correctly. And yeah, we could win. Well, there is the honourable mention category as well, which would be nice. Like just being shortlisted is always quite good. Always gives us a bit of a boost, especially with the new site and the way that we're doing things now. But like I was saying before, in the stuff that is coming up, we go to MCM Midlands. I have my press pass. I have been allowed to go there. Still need to sort out the trains. And another stuff that's coming is a long-awaited comic book video, surprisingly enough. During MCM London last October, I got some press copies. Accent UK Comics. It's down there. I finally had the time to actually go through them and write up, well, not necessarily write up, get an informed opinion about it. So that's going to be something. That's going to be a video that's coming out. A video for this year's London Model Engineers Expo. I don't know why I always find that so hard to say, but that is still in the offings. The planned recording time was when I was ill, when I could actually have the voice to record. So that one's that one's still in the pile. That one ended up getting shifted onto the to-dos. So that one is still be on the way. And like most of the internet, we're going to be doing a video about the Fine Brothers and their fiasco of React World. This one's going to be a co-op article, actually, for once. It's going to be something that's going to be a co-op article video thing. Part written by Chris and also me. So that's going to be one that's... We're putting a lot of research into that one to make sure, because there's a lot of lawyery things in it, as well as some web video things as well. As a way to give something else to do during these updates, we're going to be talking about Blog Hour. It's quite interesting considering we're shortlisted for the Blog Awards now. Blog Hour is set up by the UK Blog Awards. It is a Twitter chat that goes on from 9 o'clock PM UK time to 10 o'clock PM UK time, talking about blogging and other blogging related things. So let's actually get into the questions. Would you come on a press trip if the flight wasn't included? We would pretty much go to anything that has connection to the site. Yeah, we would go, but flight usually means out of country, and out of country usually means we wouldn't be able to afford it if it wasn't. So the most likely thing would be that if the flight wasn't included, we probably couldn't go, because we wouldn't be able to afford it otherwise. How would you like to be approached regarding press information and invitations? Okay, you can hit us up on Twitter. Email us at info@thethwartedentertainmentguide.com. You can email me at willmorris@theentertainmentguide.com. For the YouTubey stuff, just get in contact with us. We're not that much of a boogeyman, and we're not that fancy. So just tell us. If you want to give us any press information, then just drop us an email. If you want to give us a press invitation to an event, then feel free to just email us or Twitter us for a chat or something. We're not that fancy. Who are your digital influencers and how do they inspire you? Well, there's the usual ones of some of the other press outlets that we like to always try and have as much integrity as possible, probably more than some of the other press outlets. But for me personally, because I'm becoming the guy that does the YouTube videos for us, one lot that I've been getting onto quite a lot is the Rooster Teeth. Been watching a lot of the Rooster Teeth stuff, especially now that they've got their own movie out. That's always been one thing that I would be very interested in, always seeing if we can actually do that in some far-flung position in the future. Do a Rooster Teeth thing and make a movie, or do a machinima thing and make a web series or something, like a proper actual production. Yeah, so it's Rooster Teeth in a way for their productions and their personality, machinima for some of their content, and ETC's newfound skepticism, or quite popular skepticism of some of the entertainment stuff. Then there's the usual channels of the Vlog Brothers and everything else. Which location would your dream press trip be to? For me, probably my dream press trips would be to San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic Con, and maybe E3. I think those three would be the ones that I would want to go to, because I don't really know of many of the other big ones. Because most of the other big ones are just going to be even more expensive ones, like the Tokyo Game Show and things like that, which is even further away and even more expensive. That would be fascinating to go to. We would really like to go to Japan, but that's an extremely expensive trip. What is your prediction for top social media platforms in 2016? Twitter is probably going to stay the same. They're in the process of morphing, so I think they're probably going to stay the same, probably as popular as they were. Instagram is probably going to be even more popular, because people like vanity. I certainly hope that people wake up to the idea of Facebook, because Facebook, there's still a couple of articles on the UK Blog Awards which are going to go up, but I am very, very critical of Facebook. And so that's one site that, at the moment, the popularity for it, or the user numbers for it, are almost in the constant increase. It will be interesting to see how Facebook turns out with all its issues like freebooting and the very sketchy copyright stuff and the very sketchy ad ways that it's been doing. Streaming is probably going to have a good time. Which leads me, Periscope, here to stay or gone tomorrow. Streaming is only going to get more popular. With the rise of esports, streaming is going to get even more popular, because sites like Netflix and on-demand streaming and esports as a sport is basically a sport built for the internet. So streaming as a thing is going to get more popular, but things like Periscope, I think everyone thought that Periscope was going to be this big revolution because it's personal streaming. I never really saw it like that. It's essentially live vlogging, and you have to have the personality and you have to have the topics and the subject matter to talk about to be able to do it. And I think people are slowly rising to the idea that Periscope is good, but you have to have the audience and the personality and almost life to do it. I think Periscope is not going to be as popular as people thought it was going to be. It's still going to be popular, but it's going to be popular the same way that vlogging is still popular. It's this niche section of live streaming, and I think that's what Periscope is going to be. So follow us on the Twitter Like us on the Facebook to get the Facebook updates. There's a lot of stuff going on the Facebook. I'm starting to get into the Facebook video stuff now. Live streaming is now a thing at twitch.tv/Will_Morris. That's me. I'm the one that does the live streaming. I'm starting to live stream multiple times a week now, which is getting really interesting. I've been testing out the Hopage. Resurrecting Retro Monday. Yeah, so subscribe to our channel, press the button wherever it is, probably down there still. Like us on the Facebook, follow us on the Twitter and the Twitch now as well. Yeah, and I will see you next week.